I've spent countless hours in this game studying the best players and figuring out what separates them from the rest. And this isn't just about aim or building, it's a combination of skill, strategy and even mindset. So today I'm gonna cover everything that you need to know. If you're a beginner or you're just looking to push forward your skills further, there's something here for you. Hello guys, you can call me Kabookie. In today's video I'm telling you what makes you a better player in Fortnite. And this video is not clickbait, and I'm talking about the real things that improve you in Fortnite. So make sure to watch until the end because no one made a video like this before. Without further ado, let's start the video. I'm starting today's video with pre-fire. So what exactly is pre-fire? It's firing your weapon before you see an enemy based on your anticipation of where they'll be. It's about predicting your opponent's next move and getting the first shot in. Dealing damage before they can even react is the difference between winning and losing the close range fights. If someone pushes you and you are in your box, you have to predict when they're going to break the wall so you can directly shoot them and crack them. That way you're gonna be free to open a new box or move in another different position, or maybe just full box the enemy and finish them. And training your pre-fire is kind of hard because you're going to lose so many fights and you're gonna be so nervous if you train it in your public matches, because you have to risk your life to prove that you can do a good pre-fire. And that's sad, right? And the ways to train your pre-fire is playing in creative. But also in creative, you're gonna get boring since you're gonna die so much. And maybe if you have a cringe friend, please don't play with it because he's gonna make you so mad. But no worries guys, since I got you as always, I found a perfect map to train your pre-fire that is created by Martos itself. Back in the days he created this map because he was the best player to have good pre-fires and no one was able to push him because they knew if you push him, you're gonna die. Chances are 1% to kill him because of his pre-fires. This is the map, it's kinda OG, but when you get inside, you just have to go on practice box fight area. When you go in there, just go on practice pre-fire, run at it and get inside. Then box yourself, place a cone and 4 walls. When the bots shoot you, just try to pre-fire them. After killing 10 bots or 15 bots, you're gonna see that you improved in your pre-fire. But I can tell you, just train it for 10 minutes or 20 minutes a day, or maybe 15. I can't explain to you how you're going to master your pre-fire since it's a brain trick. Brain itself gonna register his memory like you have to shoot in that time, because you're gonna see the build that is breaking up. Make sure to focus on your target and not on your build, because when you're going to see your target clearly, you're gonna shoot directly, since you master it and you train it and you have the feeling that you have to shoot. But also make sure to avoid these common mistakes. Wasting ammo. Don't just spray and pray. Mix up your pre-fire locations if you're always pre-fire the same spot. For example, if someone opens a butter, you have to stay ready because most common edit is butter. Don't pre-fire for too long. Be ready to react if your opponent moves. A better example, don't wait to pre-fire for the second time. If you just try to pre-fire for the first time, don't do it again since the opponent knows that you want to pre-fire him. By keeping this in mind, keep training and you're gonna get better so fast at it. Next thing that I wanna talk is about building consistency. Do you want to build like this? Of course, yeah. If you play Fortnite, you have to build. So you have to learn how to build efficient. And I'm gonna be talking about the timing. Timing and consistency. Like this, you're gonna be more consistent if you have the good timing when pressing the buttons to edit the builds. And I'm sorry to say, but you have to train on edit curses. Edit curses are a really good option to get good on timing. Why am I saying this? Is because consistency is key. And edit curses give you that. Edit curses build muscle memory through repetition, ensuring you can perform complex edits under pressure. And this consistency translates to more reliable and confident gameplay. You'll be more confident while you're building because you know you're not messing up and you move really fluently. You're gonna look like a fish in water. Don't take it as offense. I love you guys. By the way, let's go to the point. Edit curses teach you to seamlessly transition between edits and builds, creating smooth, fluid movements. This translates to faster building fights and more unpredictable plays. And edit curses also sharpen your decision making and reaction time. You learn to anticipate edits, react instantly, and adapt to challenging scenarios, giving you a nest in high pressure situation. If someone pushes you and is in high ground, you know how to build in high ground by being protective, not getting shot by back. Or otherwise, if you stop by doing a double edit, you stop on the cone, bro, you're cooked. If you're still watching this video, consider liking and subscribing it because it helps me so much. As I was telling you the tips, right now remained only one tip that you need to master and no one is talking about it. It's speaking correct and effectively. Speaking is the art of exposing yourself minimally to gather information or take shots while minimizing your risk. You can see the enemy and you can shoot him in the same time, but he can't see you and he can't shoot you. And right now you can ask me, why is speaking important, bro? Speaking is really important because taking shots without exposing yourself is ultimately good because you don't have to play risky, you have to play smart. And if you want to learn new peaks, you can see them in TikTok, you can watch them in YouTube, but I'm giving you only a couple of them. First of all, when you peek, you always need to be on right hand peak. You have to move in left, but jumping and shooting into the right. Or maybe if you go on other peaks, for example, Marto's peak is just so simple. You just have to place a ramp above you and edit your floor with one tile and jump and shoot your enemy. You have to avoid these common mistakes: over peeking, staying exposed for too long, predictable peaks, always peeking from the same spot. Always peeking from the same spot, since if you peek for the first time and the enemy knows later that you're going to peek in the same exact location and he's gonna wait you to jump. Not using cover, peeking in the open. You have to place a stair or editing the cone as a stair to be 100% secure that the enemy will not see you. Right now I'm covering the main types of peek. First of all, we have corner peek. Quickly peeks around corners using walls for cover. High ground peek. Use high ground to peek over builds, gaining a visual advantage. And then we have the basic peek. Editing windows or a butter. If you do it with the window or with the butter, you just move into the left, then edit the window or the butter into the right, just jump and shoot your enemy. Crouch peek. Crouch while peeking to minimize your head exposure. By crouching inside the cone with one tile or two tiles, you have a free shot to get in there and he can't see you. Jumping peek. While jumping peek to gain a quick line of sight and then immediately return to cover is the basic one. I think you have done it also without knowing to do it professionally, like going into a corner, jumping, shooting. That is a correct peek. And for the best way to train is playing box fights, 1v1 realistics, 1v1 piece control, box fights free for all, and all of this thing. If you want to improve on peaks, always when you try to shoot your enemy, think, how am I going to make it possible that I'm gonna shoot him but he can't shoot me? And next, I want to talk about crosshair placement and piece control. Crosshair placement is about keeping your reticle at head level, anticipating enemy movement. This reduces reaction time and increases accuracy in your edits, building, and of course shots. The only way to get good at is practice, awareness, and prediction on this thing. You have to predict where you're going to move your mouse. If the target is on left, you have to start editing from the right to the left, so that way the crosshair will stop on left. But about piece control is about taking control of a fight by strategically placing your builds. Boxing someone, and I think you have heard of these things. Box fighting, editing, creative practice, these are the top things that you need to focus. But if you guys want to know much more about these things, make sure to check my last video. This was for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you like the content so you're not missing future videos. Until the next one, see you guys. Peace.